Today, let's talk Dieffenbachias, and this one doesn't look so happy. So today, we'll spruce this little lady up, repot her, make her happy. So the first thing I'm going to do is take a clean pair of shears that you use, and I actually make sure you clean those really well. I do use hand sanitizer. Wipe it really clean. This will ensure that you don't get any type of root rot or any type of other bacteria or fungus onto your plant, or pass any diseases that you have from a previous plant on. So, clean her up a little bit. So Dieffenbachias have a couple of different names. Some of the common names are a dumb cane, of course a Dieffenbachia. Some people do call it a mother-in-law's tongue, but that's also used for a snake plant. They do have green with white speckled leaves. Dieffenbachias are native to a tropical environment. They do range from the West Indies south to Argentina and also in Mexico. Dieffenbachias also come in 56 different species, so there's many different ranges in them. Dieffenbachias do like very high light, but of course always through a filtered window or in a brightly lit area. They do need moderately moist soil, which should be regularly fertilized, and also a regular houseplant fertilizer. Dieffenbachias will maintain in a minimum temperature of up to 41 degrees, or down to 41 degrees. So in colder climates like where I live and it's snowing outside right now, you do have to grow those indoors or in a type of heated green. So we're just going to take her out and clean off the roots a little bit. We are going to move her to a little bit smaller pot since she's had some issues. The leaves will periodically roll up and fall off to make way for new leaves. Yellowing of the leaves is generally a sign of problematic conditions, such as a nutrients deficiency in the soil, lack of water, and Dieffenbachias do really like warmer, hot temperatures and dry climates. These actually were propagated from a plant that I bought from a big box store, and they grew in a greenhouse very well over the summertime, but you know, they're a little upset now to be in a dry, wintry house. Preferred temperature for a Dieffenbachia in your home is generally from 62 to 80 degrees, and they do generally require to be watered about twice a week. It depends on how much you want them to thrive and grow. I generally water on every Saturday, but I do have a small collection of plants that get watered a few more times a week than that, especially the nerve plant, who gets watered every 3 days. As for toxicity of the Dieffenbachia for children and pets, it does have calcium oxalate crystals. They are kind of a spiky needle-shaped crystal, which does cause slight pain and irritation. Generally only mild symptoms, nothing that's ever fatal. If any plant's ever ingested, always contact a poison control center. They'll be able to give you the best information. The Dieffenbachia is an extremely good plant for beginners. As long as you put it in a sunny, facing window or a couple feet from, make sure you water properly. Very good house plant for beginners. A few things to look for is any bacterial leaf spots, small gray or dark green leaf spots, enlarge and become irregular. You will see your leaves change colors. Any type of wilt, which does indicate drought. Your leaves will yellow that way also. And the leaves on this plant really do like to cycle themselves even when the plant is extremely healthy. So you will see some leaves that do come off of the plant. For the soil combination that I am using here today, it is going to be 2 parts potting soil that you buy in a bag from any store. It has 1 part worm casings, 1 part perlite, 1 part orchid bark, and I believe that's all in this one. Oh no, we also have the cocoa core. I do keep a little bit on the side in case I want to add some more. So there is 1 part cocoa core. So now when I say 1 part, what I say by that is if you take 1 of these right here, that's 1 or 2. So if you do 2, so 2 of these and then 1 of your worm casings, cocoa core, perlite, etc. Mix them all together and you will have a combination that looks like this. Right here. So with that, we're going to put this little lady right back in the pot. Hope that this video has been helpful to you and you've learned something new or something different about your Dieffenbachia. If you have any useful, helpful tips about the Dieffenbachia, please go ahead and drop those in the comments so that we can share those with others. And please like and share for our next video. Take care and see you in our next video.